This tweet also not aging well. So on May 31st, Joe Biden putting out there on X, no one is above the law. That was, of course, the day after Trump was found guilty on 34 felony counts. He said nobody is above the law. But I guess what he meant to say is nobody is above the law, Mark, unless your last name is Biden.
Absolutely. I mean, look, they've been running cover for Hunter Biden for forever, whether it was hiding the contents of the laptop, deplatforming and censoring any kind of conversation about the laptop, the 51 intelligence officers who lied about the laptop, and now continuing all the way through this. This is nothing but a pattern of Joe Biden protecting Hunter. His presidency started with it. It's ending with it. It's all about protecting Hunter Biden, and that will be his lasting legacy, is that he was basically doing everything he could to protect his son and his family's allegedly corrupt influence that dates back decades.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to switch gears. I want to ask you both about this. So obviously Donald Trump busy over the weekend as well, continuing to round out his administration. And he announces that Kash Patel would be his choice to become the next FBI director, kicking out Christopher Wray, essentially. The media, as you can imagine, having a meltdown over this pick. Take a look.
To me, Kash Patel, and I don't say this lightly, is the most dangerous nominee that we've seen yet to our democracy.
Kash Patel as FBI director would be like if you crossed Alex Jones with J. Edgar Hoover in terms of just how much he would want to ignore precedent and the constraints that have been put onto the FBI over the years.
The only reason why Trump would have done this pick is for his retribution campaign. There is almost no other reason to explain this.
No other reason. Ike, what do you make of that?
Well, I think when you have the kind of deep state people that are complaining, then that's probably a good sign. This guy has more prosecutorial experience than Christopher Wray. He was the deputy director of national intelligence, so he knows what he's doing there. This guy has a better resume than about half of the previous directors, so I don't see what the problem is, but their complaints are really dating back to the creation of this weaponization. If you don't want Kash Patel, you shouldn't have weaponized the DOJ with the Russia collusion hoax, or labeling concerned parents as terrorists, or raiding Mar-a-Lago with lethal force authorization. If you didn't want Kash Patel, you shouldn't have done those things. So it's not about retribution at all. It's about justice. It's about accountability. And when you have Andrew McCabe, a guy who lied under oath in a federal investigation, saying that Kash Patel is a bad pick, you know you've actually got a good one.
Mark, what can you tell us about Kash Patel?
Well, I mean, as was alluded, he's got a huge background in this. He served as deputy director. He was on the House Intelligence and worked there. He's been a prosecutor. He knows what he's doing. And remember, the FBI got involved in the last 3 presidential elections. And what you've got in Kash Patel is someone who's going to stop this nonsense, get the FBI back to its roots of protecting Americans, rooting out real criminals, and getting their investigatory powers, their immense powers out of our electoral system. And that's why he is a threat to the deep state. He's a threat to the left, because he will uncover it and he will put a stop to it from day one.
Yeah.